all three races.
This is a great honor for every fan of the Dallas Cowboys. I'm honored to be in the NFL.
What can I say? Mamba out.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Jay McLovin, here on the afternoon show with OG Tony, Chris Gonzalez, and Big Glenn on Overreaction Monday to the Olympics. And we got Ben Glenn going to be giving a recap on the Daytona 500. What a time to be alive. Don't it?
Yeah, man, it was a pretty good weekend. I had a great weekend. Hope everybody did. Hey, let's jump right into NASCAR up and going. Big Daytona 500. Big Glenn report and give his thoughts, and we'll start it off. Hey, Glenn.
Doing good, man. Obviously, over the weekend was NASCAR opening week for the top three touring series of NASCAR. We had the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series on Friday night at the Fresh from Florida 250 at Daytona International Speedway. We had Tony Stewart in that race. We had Cletus McFarland in that race. BMX guy named Travis Pastrana was in this race. It was actually a relatively star-studded race. However, Chandler Smith, NASCAR driver, won this race on Friday night. It was a 4-wide finish. If you go back and look at my Instagram at Big Glen Pacers, there's a clip on there of the finish. It is freaking awesome. Chandler Smith, one of the great guys in the NASCAR garage area. Then switching over to Saturday for the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series. Austin Hill, Mr. Super Speedway guy himself, notched another win at Daytona on Saturday. I believe this is his 11th Super Speedway win. And we go into Atlanta this weekend for the top three series. So Austin Hill will likely win again on Saturday in the NASCAR O'Reilly Auto Parts Series. Then obviously Sunday was the main event. It was a great race. I actually enjoyed it, except for the last quarter of a lap where my guy Chase Elliott got wrecked out. But Tyler Reddick and Michael Jordan got to hoist up the Hardy J. Orwell Trophy and what ended up being the Daytona 500 champions.
Good. Was that a pretty big shot, Glenn? The person that won it?
Yeah. I believe his betting odds were, I think it was at least plus 3,000 before the race started. So Tyler Reddick didn't win the race last year, but he is a NASCAR veteran and stuff. But it's good to see 2311 do well. So I just don't like how the race ended, obviously. So
was there? Was it a? How would I say this? Was it a good wreck or a bad wreck?
I'm a Chase Elliott fan, so it was a bad wreck, but it's your typical super speedway kind of ending. Yeah.
Wasn't nothing out of pocket.
No, it wasn't anything out of pocket. Everybody was dashing to go get the trophy. I mean, so
so in other words, you're just a sore loser.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I'm gonna be flat honest with you. I didn't like it.
Well, hey.
Yeah,
I understand.
So for those that don't follow us, I don't follow racing. I guess is close, but Daytona 500. I mean, that's like the biggest race of the year, correct?
Yep, Super Bowl NASCAR, man. So
I mean, you really can't get mad at people for, I guess, trying to be overly aggressive on that last lap.
No,
they're all trying to get to that finish line.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, I don't.
It's just the fact of being right there and it slips through your fingers.
Such is life, Glenn. Such is life.
Well, it sounds like you had a pretty decent weekend.
I loved it and stuff. I kind of wish I went, but certain few things that are out of my control weren't able to make it, but I'll be in Atlanta this weekend for all that. So
Okay, well, that's awesome. Guys, let's jump into some Olympics. A little bit of an update. Something already happened earlier today. The women's USA hockey team played Sweden and defeated them 5-0. That was a semifinal matchup. They go on to the gold medal match on Thursday. A little later today, Canada plays Switzerland, and they will play the winner of that matchup. Canada's definitely favored, but we'll see what happens. I think that's a 3-10 today, I believe, if I remember correctly. Guys, let's look how we're doing right now. Norway is kind of running away with things a little bit with 26 total medals, 12 gold, 7 silver, and 7 bronze. Italy's in second right now with 22 medals, 8 gold, 4 silver, and 10 bronze. And then United States with 17 total, 5 gold, 8 silver, and 4 bronze. I've got that broke down so you guys will know how we're doing, and then see if anything stands out to you, where maybe you think, hey man, I thought we would do better. There are a couple of ones that I thought we could have did better. I thought we would do better in. And speed skating right now, we got 2 gold and we have 2 total medals. Freestyle skiing, we have a total of 5 medals, 1 gold, 3 silver, and a bronze. Alpine skiing, we're at 3 medals, 1 gold, 1 silver, 1 bronze. Figure skating, we're at 2 medals, 1 gold, and 1 silver. Cross country skiing, we're at 2 medals, 1 silver, 1 bronze. Curling right now, we're at 1 medal with 1 silver. Snowboarding, we're at 1 medal with 1 silver. The luge, we're got 1 medal, bronze. So for a total of 17 medals. Again, 5 gold, 8 silver, 4 bronze. Is anything stands out to you, Chris, where you thought we'd be doing better in maybe one of these sports, or anything stand out to you?
Well, the biggest thing that stands out to me is that they need to change the way they judge some of these sports more than it's. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
you. Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you too.
Shit just sounds weird. But anyway,
No, you're coming in good.
but watching like a lot of these sports, to me, there's too many gray areas. Like I watched a lot of the skiing, and for you to be able just to go back to a video and have a jury, and they watch a video for maybe 10 seconds and then disqualify somebody, to me, to me, there's a better way to do it, especially when the same thing happened on the next race and they didn't even review it. But the American guy got kept out of chance to be in the finals because of a wreck, and he didn't even went no. Even the announcer said, "Oh, there was a little bit of contact. It's incidental. That this isn't going to be nothing." Well, then they disqualify the guy, and there was more contact on the next race I watched, and they didn't call nothing. So I think some of these sports, winter sports, have a little bit too much gray area when it comes to that. But I feel like the curling team, the women's team, has underperformed a little bit from what they could have done. They had a chance to win for a couple of the matches that they lost. And the men's team lost a match they could have won, but then they came back and yesterday they beat the defending Olympic and world champions. I think it was I think it was yesterday morning, if I remember right.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've enjoyed watching it. But yeah, that's my biggest would be my biggest thing I've took away is some of these winter sports have a little too much gray area in the way they come up with the winners.
Yeah, speaking of that, Gonzo, during the 500, there were especially I think it was 2 old teams that were like leading that 3 wide pack, and they was running like half throttle to get more gas or whatever, slowing the field down to where they can get a gain on the gas mileage. So that's a gray area there too in that way. So
Hey, what's up, Billy?
Hey, Billy.
yeah, Yes, Billy, thank you so much, man. I will have fun this weekend, so there's no doubt
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah, Chris, was you talking? I had to step. My dog was driving me crazy, so I had to open the door.
Pablo.
Yeah, Pablo. Did you was talking probably about the women's curling team?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're playing right now against Italy. Uh, I don't know what the score is. It was I think they were down 1-0 when I came in here. I don't know how far along they are though. Yeah, what stands out to me, guys, real quick, is I'm a little disappointed, and I believe me, I'm not a complete expert on Winter Olympics. Be the first to say that. But at one time, we were the leaders in snowboarding, and we've definitely took a step back on that. Right now, man, we have 2 medals and don't have a gold. And we did get one guy who was in snowboarding. He injured, got a broken arm. He's a young guy, 17 years old. I think he's still competing with a broken arm. So I understand things happen. So there, and then also
You don't need an arm you don't need an arm to snowboard.
okay, all right.
All you need are
and
2 feet.
Yeah, you only need 2 feet, or in some cases, one.
I mean, look,
And-
hey, Damian Lillard won the 3-point contest without an Achilles.
Yep.
And then true. And the other one is figure skating. We was the big favorite in a lot of the figure skating. Right now, we only got a gold and a silver. Our big favorite to win the men's, I don't even think medaled. I think he fell. So, and one that I think that we're doing pretty good in is freestyle skiing. We're doing decent. We got 5 medals, only 1 gold and 3 silver. Of course, you'd like maybe see some of them silver as gold, but at least we're competing pretty well in that. Of course, cross country stuff. A lot of the countries are just better than that. We got some catching up to do. But them are the biggest things. Luge is another one. I mean, there's just them kind of, we I don't want to say we struggle, but it's a very tough competition, and it's just a matter of if you're off just by a centimeter, you could cost you to
Hey,
lose. So
you want to hear something funny, Tony? I've been hearing about some of those luge teams trying to go into the gray area with certain parts of the body and shit, so
really,
yeah, I heard on Marty and McGee, I think it was over either last week or in the week before last, they was trying to gain an advantage with certain parts of the body that we can't see on the air here.
okay, all
Yeah,
right.
it was
Okay,
it was funny.
okay, Glenn. Anything stand out to you in these Olympics?
I want to say the women's hockey team, they are looking fantastic as far as the American women, that is, obviously. They probably gonna win the gold, honestly.
Yeah, I agree with you. They destroyed Canada earlier, but that's happened before. We've beat them early round before, and then get down to that final matchup and then lose to them. So, I think we're going to beat them. I think we're a lot better this year than they are. But
Hey, what's up,
get
Joe?
down to the gold. Get down to the gold. It's only one game, so it
Yeah.
don't make no difference what happened before. What about you, Jay? Anything standing out to you?
Yeah, I thought that young kid, that figure skater Milanin, I'm probably saying his name wrong, but you know the
Yeah, I
one I'm
know who you're
talking
talking about.
about. He's such, they call him the quad god. That's his nickname. And when you got a name like that, you got to come out there and dominate. And again, he's 21. I get it, man. The Olympics are a big thing. You only get one shot at it every 4 years. So I get, why he had that. When he landed the first one, you could see on his face that he looked like he wasn't happy with the landing. And I think that really affected the first fall that he had and then the second fall that he had. I think that really kind of snowballed on him. But he did come back and get the gold on one of the other events in skating. He just did get it, I think, the individual free skate. But regardless, he's 21. I know he's going to get some experience out of this. I expect him in 4 years to come back and probably dominate. I think he just got in his own head. But some of the moves that guy was doing, Tony, I'm like, how is that even like the laws of physics allow you to be able to do a flip on a skate and these? I don't know. It's crazy what they're doing, right?
Yeah, I agree. He can do stuff nobody else can do.
It's crazy. And then another one I think Gonzo talked about it was I think the controversy that surrounds Canada where the guy double touched the rock, going down. It sucks for them. It happens, but so I guess there was a little controversy regarding that. But at the end of the day, man, I mean, I thought it's been a pretty good Olympics. I've been watching this super ski jump or whatever they call it. I don't know how you do something like that. I'm watching that, and it just looks crazy.
Yeah.
But I think right now, U.S. is in 8th place, I think, currently.
Yeah, I don't think people realize how great some of these athletes are. You know, I mean, I think the Summer Olympics, they get more praise, but these guys are great athletes too. And I think they get overlooked a little bit. They work their ass off. And so, yeah, they deserve a lot of credit for representing the USA and the other countries also. The skater you was talking about, Jay, I seen an interview after he didn't medal in that event, and he pretty much said the pressure got to him. You know, he admitted that he thought the pressure got to him, and hopefully he learned from it. They'd won a medal earlier in the team event, and he was a big part of the reason why they won that. So earlier in the games. So been pretty good, man. I've been enjoying the Olympics. I'm gonna be sad in a little less than a week when it's over with. You know, so
yeah.
been keeping
I
me
just want
busy.
to tell Joe. Joe's from Italy, right? He lives in Italy, and he said he's surprised at where Italy is at currently in the standings. And I made the comment earlier, Joe, that I felt like you guys are putting some olive oil on the bottom of your skis, and I think there's some foreign substances on those skis that we need to investigate. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, I'm a little.
Billy. The last I'd seen on Lindsey Vonn, she had 4 surgeries on her leg in Italy, but now she has been cleared to return to the United States.
Yep.
So it seems like they finally have it at least good enough that she can return home.
Yeah,
that's crazy to have 4 surgeries. I mean, I mean, her leg must have been really, really bad.
Yeah, they've never said exactly why all the injuries were, but yeah, it had to be pretty. And they said right away she was going to be fine, but it was just going to take a lot of surgeries and stuff. So
I was wondering, and if that 4 surgeries is just to get her to the U.S., and then I'm wondering how many more surgeries she's going to have over the course of that.
Definitely a lot of rehab. You got to give her a lot of credit, man, because she had to know. I'm not saying it was going to be this bad, but she had to know that there was a lot of risk in doing what she did.
She said she would do it again in a heartbeat. She has no regrets.
Yep,
can't blame her.
That tells you right there what kind of person she is and how dedicated and the love of the sport that
she's not young either. She's like 41 years old. I mean, she's
41,
got some age
41.
on her. So it's not like her body is just able to recover that quickly, especially with that torn ACL.
Yeah, she's talking like she wants to ski again. Her dad is trying to talk her into retiring.
Yeah,
she doesn't have any plans of stopping from what I've been reading on it.
Yeah, she's a true competitor, no doubt about it. Guys, real quick, I want to tell a little story that happened to me before we go into our top 10 greatest American winter Olympic athletes of all time. I went to the horse track. I used to go all the time. Chris knows this. There was probably a 2 or 3 year span where I went every Friday, every Saturday. And it was harness racing. We'd go, me and my wife both went down to the other track where the other racing a few times. And I enjoyed it too
so much.
Yeah. I enjoyed it, but just Anderson being close. And then the other big key for me, and Chris knows this, that they had an outstanding barbecue restaurant in that casino. So I ate barbecue every Friday and every Saturday. Every Friday and Saturday, sometimes Thursday. And if I was winning, sometimes I ate it twice on Friday and twice on Saturday. I mean, because I'd be there from 5 to midnight. So there's enough time for me to eat twice. But anyway, I always did pretty decent. I'm not a big gambler, but I would take $80 or $100 for the weekend, and I usually always come back even or won a little bit. So, and that was kind of my game plan. I'm not a big, place bet or putting $100 or $200 or on a bet or anything like that. I'm just not the way that I do it. It was more like a sport for me. I'm very competitive. I want to win. I'm not one of them guys that get mad and throw stuff and be mad for days because I lost. I just not my personality. But when I picked horses, I wanted to win.
Yeah,
it was more about winning in some ways than it was the bet than getting the money for me. That's the way I kind of approached it. That's just me. But on Saturday, this was only Friday, excuse me. There's only the second day of racing. So they just started. So all the horses are 0-0, they haven't raced. So it's hard to judge what they're doing and where they're at. So it was difficult. There was 9 races. Also, Jay, a guy you like, the former lead singer of Stain, performed there that night after the horse racing.
Aaron
He had
Lewis.
a concert there. Aaron Lewis had a concert there at the
He's
casino.
really freaking good. Yeah, he's
yeah,
good.
he is. Yeah, he's real good. But so, and that kind of ties into the story a little bit. So me, my grandson, and my son, he was over there a little bit, Jeff, but he went over the casino. He was back and forth for a little bit. But my grandson wasn't doing any good. I wasn't doing any good. We got down to the last race, getting ready to start, or about 10, 15 minutes away. My grandson said, my phone's died. With about 5 minutes before this race is going to start, I'm going to go to the car and heat up the car and plug in my phone. I said, okay, no problem. And so I'm sitting there, and this guy and a woman walks in. I see him, and he comes up to me. He said, we just got here. We're here for the concert. Do you care if my wife looks at your book for this last race and pick it, and so she can pick out a horse? I said, sure, I don't care. No problem. And I'm looking at the board and trying to figure out what I'm going to do. And he says, who you going to bet on? I said, well, there's 3 horses here I like, but 2 of them you're not going to make any money off of. The odds are even. You're not going to make anything. You can bet on it, and they may win. They're the favorites, but you're not going to make anything. But there's another horse there that right now the odds are 10-1, and he's as good as those other 2 horses. And I'm not going to guarantee you're going to win, but if you win, you're going to make some. You can make some money. So like I said, I took so much money, and I had $2, and then I had 2 20s, and I had banked it out where I could have spent another $10 or $12. But since I just had 2 ones there, I didn't think about it. I just placed a bet to win on horse number 9, $2, and the odds were 10-1. So if I won, I was going to win $23, $24, being close to get what I spent that night back. And so that guy said, I'm gonna bet the same thing. So he goes up to the window, and of course this horse wins. But I didn't know till after the race is over that the odds had went up to 15-1. So I ended up winning for a $2 bet. I won $33. So I got my money back for the night, and a little bit over. Well, this guy, he bet $200. So he won 30. He won $3,200 on this. And you know what I got out of that? I got a thumbs up.
Fuck that. He should have gave you a kickback. I gave you a kickback.
I couldn't be bad, and Jeff said he didn't give you anything. I said I got thumbs up, and his wife said thank you. So their evening was paid for. They got their money back for their tickets and everything. Yeah. But I would have been happy if he threw me $20. Yes, even.
Tony's like,
Jeff,
bitch.
No, I did. Well, I go up to the window, and I'm laughing. And that lady said, "You won." I said, "Yeah." I said, "But I helped another guy, and he won $3,300." She said, "Yes, he just told me that. This guy just had been at my window, and he told me that this guy told me to bet this horse, and he bet $200, and he won $3,300." I said, "Well, I said I'm the fool that did that." Yeah. and she was laughing. So I thought that was kind of funny, and I'm not mad about it. Hey, I don't bet that way. I mean, he dude's got money. He can bet $200. I don't have that. So I'm not mad at the guy. Don't get me wrong.
He probably figured that he probably was thinking, hey, he won on that bet. So why am I giving him anything? He just won too.
Yeah, he knew I won. So he didn't know what I bet.
Yeah, he didn't know what you won, but he probably he both won. You know what I mean?
He might have thought I bet like he did. He may have
he could have gave you at least $100 like for like a referral. Like, hey, you know what? I would have had the $3,200.
It would have been nice, but I'm not. It would have been nice.
You're not like that. I would have done that. Don't get me wrong.
I would have gave the guy. Like if it happened to me, I'd have gave the person that gave me a little something. But I'm just saying, in his head, he was probably thinking, "Well, we both won. We're getting out of here."
You know what it is? It's almost like when you win like a blackjack and you tip the dealer a little bit. Yeah, that's how I look at it. But just out of curiosity, for those of us that don't know what harness, I don't know what a harness race. What exactly is that?
It's a harness. It's like a. Go ahead, Chris. Yeah, the jockeys on buggies.
Yeah, like a chariot.
Oh, okay.
It's like a chariot almost. Kind of.
That's interesting. I'd never seen that before.
I'm not too big a fan of the harness. I love the thoroughbreds and the mile long races at Mount Shelbyville.
Yeah, Shelbyville's good. The only problem with Shelbyville, it's hard to win there
Yeah,
because they don't have like horses that are there regularly. A lot
yeah,
of people they come from all over and
yeah,
race. So it's hard to get to know the horses. There you almost got to bet on the jockeys.
yes,
A jockey that you like, and our place is one in Anderson's kind of that way. There's a couple jockeys there, but they've got some new ones come in, and
yeah.
one of them was the reason I bet on him. He hadn't raced over here regularly. His name's Marcus Miller, Chris. By the way, that name, Chris knows that name from our wrestling days, but his name's Marcus Miller, and he's usually did all over the country. But I
Yeah.
noticed last year and this year he's done a lot more Anderson, and he's a real good jockey. And in that race, what I went by on that race was I looked at what they did last year because didn't have anything to go by this year. And all three horses had finished in the top three last year of like maybe 25, 30 races. So they
How
was
many?
up there,
It's
always up there at the front.
how many times you bet on Trace Teacher to win?
A lot. He's
Yeah.
the only problem with Trace. He's usually the best jockey over there, so
Yes.
everybody bets on him. So it's hard to get good odds. And if I'm not going to make anything, I'm most of the time I don't bet on single horses. Most of the time I bet on trifectas
Yeah.
or
I'm a trifecta guy.
three or the superfectas or that kind of stuff is what I bet, or two horses. The two horses I kind of like because I think it's a little easier than the three. But I had a good time and I can't complain. I thought that story was kind of funny. So guys, let's jump in.
Hey, real quick, if I can ask one thing real quick. When it
Yeah,
comes
go
to
ahead.
horse racing, what is more crucial for the horse to get a win? The trainer that does the training or the jockey that's riding the horse? Or are they both equally as important?
I feel like they're equal.
Go ahead, Glenn.
I was gonna say, I would probably lean more towards the jockey because you have to be able to set up the horse to be able to, overtake coming around the last bend, come down the front stretch and stuff like that. So
Yeah, some of it too also is breeding. You can look back at the horses and who was their mother, father, that type thing, and there's some really good breeds. I mean, they're in the book. It'll tell you where these horses came from and where that horse came from, and that can make a difference. I've known guys that bet there a lot, and some of them it's kind of 50-50. A lot of them will tell me jockeys, and then I've got another guy who bet a lot there. He told me trainers. He bet trainers. He didn't worry about the jockey. He did train. So it's kind of a 50-50 split on that. But what I always look is that they have in the book, they have the times. I look at the times and also look at another thing a lot of people look at is money won lifetime. If this horse has been around for 2 years, how much money has he won in that 2 years? Or if he's been around for 5 years, how much has this horse won lifetime? Is if he's been around for 4 years and he's only won $50,000, that's not necessarily great. But now if he's been around for 4 years and he's won $300,000, this guy's a winner. So you look at that, but anymore, especially early on when I go to the racetrack with not a lot of information to go by for this year, I look at more what they've done in the past. This horse raced 50 times last year, and he was in the top 3 70% of the time. I mean, in my belief, he's a winner. He's a guy that's up there. He's going to have a chance. So that's how I kind of do it. But by no means am I expert. So that's how I kind of do it. And I was telling Chris, I was joking with him. I said that guy probably told everybody. He said I walked up to this little guy. I figured he was a jockey and asked him who to bet on.
Yeah, exactly.
Who to bet on. And I said I hope I see that little guy again. That guy comes, I see him again. He comes up wanting to bet. I would say it's $10. $10 for my information.
Joe, I believe the horses are tested.
Oh, they are
They're
tested
not
regularly.
any kind of performance
Especially-
stuff.
Yeah, especially for Kentucky Derby and stuff, they are stringently tested. They are always checking for something.
Bob
Yeah.
Baffert's always in some kind of trouble in the horse racing world.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, speaking of owners
Yeah,
and jockeys,
no, you
whatever.
are right. Oh, dude is a great trader.
So great, but
Yeah,
he's always
always
in
bet
trouble.
on the Bob Baffert first or Bob Baffert horse on Kentucky Derby weekend.
Yep.
Always.
Yep.
Was
Yeah,
he?
he's
Is he
usually
allowed?
just
Is he
well.
allowed back at the Kentucky Derby yet?
Yeah, I think he was allowed back
Yeah.
this year. He was banned for a couple of years for using the performing Hanson drugs. Real quick, Billy Buzz, you mentioned racing in New York or New Jersey, whatever. That one track, I forget what you said, but I noticed that track, Meadowlands. And we was talking about Trace Tetrick. He has a brother, Tim Tetrick, who races there all the time. He races there all the time.
You
So
probably bet on some races at that track off the
yes,
TV.
Website.
yeah,
Yeah.
see, when I was really into it, when Anderson didn't have live racing and we'd be
Right.
off for 2 or 3 months, I would just go there and bet on other races. I bet over in Ohio. I'd bet Meadowlands. I'd pick out. I'd go over there this time, Chris. No, I'd go over there. My wife would have to be at work at 2:00. She'd drop me off at 1, and I'd stay there from 1 until she got off work at midnight. So I'd be there from like 1 to 1.
Man, Chris be
Hey.
sleeping in the seats. Hey, I'm waiting for
Hey.
the 10th race. Hold on.
Hey, hey, Gon or Tony, did you ever bet on the Korean horse racing and Japanese horse racing too?
I never have. I've watched it before, but I never have.
It,
Okay,
it's the
guys.
same kind of betting, but
Yeah,
if you
yeah.
try to watch the little screen and stuff, that's a different language, obviously.
One of the best bets I ever made. Chris was with me, and I bet it because it was the horse's name, and I don't even remember it. But it was on Fridays. They had dollar bets, and I already placed my bets. But there was a horse. He was 99 to 1.
There you go.
So I said, "What the hell?" So I went over and I threw $1 on him, and that son bitch won. It was the last race of the night. I threw $1 on that horse, and that damn horse won 99 to 1. I sure wish I'd have put $2 on it because it'd have been
Man.
but
Hey,
99 to
heck
1.
yeah.
So yeah, that was one of my better ones. All right, guys, let's jump into this top 10 greatest American winter at Olympic athletes of all time. I'm gonna let Jay go first today, Glenn second, and Chris third.
Okay.
Jay, who do you think? Anybody coming to mind?
I was thinking there's a dude that did the cross country skiing. I think it's Merit Bajorgen. I probably say his name right. Out of Norway, but he's got like the most Olympic medals. He's got like 15.
Jay, American.
Oh,
He's all
American.
Top 10 greatest
All right.
American winter Olympic athletes of all time.
Only because I know I'm from snowboarding, and we were just talking about snowboarding a minute ago. Shaun White's got to be up there as one of the greatest.
Okay, yes, Shaun White, number 4, 3-time gold medalist. Okay, Big Glenn.
Mike Eruzione.
Mike Eruzione. Let me see. He is not on here.
Wow. Miracle on
Okay,
Ice.
Chris.
Eric Hayden, speed skater.
Yep, won 5 gold medals, and all 5 gold medals was in 1980. He's at number 3. I think you can make a case for him being number 1, but to win that many in one Olympics. But he was at number 3. Okay, Jay.
What about Chad Hedrick, speed skater? I don't remember that name. I don't remember what year he
Yes.
won,
Yeah,
but I thought he was on
Chad
there.
Hedrick. He's a number 6. Chad Hedrick. He won several medals in speed skating. Won a gold, 2 silver, and 2 bronze. Okay, Big Glenn. Big Glenn,
Nancy
you there?
Yeah, I've got to hit the mute button. Nancy Kerrigan.
She's not on here. Don't think she really did don't think she really did get hit in the knee.
Yeah.
Hey, what's that girl that took her out? What was her name? Tanya. Hey, is Tanya Harding on there?
Yeah.
Well, she got a movie about her.
Yeah.
Have you ever watched that movie, the Tanya Harding movie?
Yeah.
That is crazy.
Man, that's some straight up trailer park stuff right there, man.
Can you put that one up to Billy Buzz or somebody picked name?
Oh, Bonnie Blair.
Steve. Oh, he had
Oh
Bonnie
no,
Blair.
that was okay. Steve, I never heard of him.
No, I don't have Steve Mayer. And then he said Bonnie Blair. No, she's not on
Frankie
here.
said Bonnie Blair.
Yep, not on
Okay.
here yet. So it's Chris's turn, I believe.
Apollo Ono. How do you pronounce his name?
He is number one. Speed skating, short track, 8 medals in all, 2 gold, 2 silver, and 4 bronze. Okay, Jay. And wait a minute, I did make a mistake. I'm gonna count this. I know it was a guess. Bonnie Blair is on that list. I apologize. I overlooked it. She was number 2 in speed skating with 5 gold and 1 bronze.
Look how you go try to shortchange Frankie. You had one right.
Yep. Sorry, Frankie. I apologize.
I think it's my turn. I'm gonna go with Seth Westcott. He's another snowboarder, and I only know because he was in 2010. I remember that Winter Olympics. And I think he also got one a year before that too, or the Olympics before that. I think he got it.
Nope.
Which I think would have been 06. He's not on there.
Nope, not on. And I tell you what's crazy, guys. We went almost in order. We got 1 through 6. We got 7, 8, 9, and 10 left.
Damn. Okay. Roger that. Those
Okay, Big Glenn.
Peekaboo Street.
That's a great name, but nope, she's not on here. I was a little
Damn.
surprised by that. I remember old
Yeah.
Peekaboo.
Peekaboo will see you, you know.
We got another couple guesses in the chat. Joe says Michael Phelps.
That's Summer Olympics, Joe.
That,
Come on
that's
now.
Summer Olympics. This is damn. Got a dumbass out of it.
It's like wrong Olympics there, Joe.
Okay. Yeah, it'd be kind of cold if he was swimming right now.
Who's
Frankie? Michaela Schifrin.
No, that's the dude that fell. This recently.
Okay. I got my next guess was Chloe Kim, and that's what Frankie actually put that in here too.
Yeah,
I was thinking about her too. She's that snowboarder, the half pipe girl.
Yeah, number 8,
Yeah.
snowboarding. First woman to win back-to-back gold medals in 2018 and 2022.
She's competing this year, isn't she?
I think so. I think you're
I
right.
remember. I think I watched her the other day.
Michelle Kwan is not on the list. Okay, so it is Jay's turn.
What about Nathan Chin? Because he set a gold medal record in the 2022, I believe.
Okay, Jay, you got that right. It's Nathan Chad, though.
Is it Chad? Chin? I can't ever get his name right.
Yeah. 2 gold and a bronze for him. That was number 7. So we have 9 and 10. And both of these names you should know.
Christy Christy Yamaguchi.
Yeah, that's what I thought, Frankie. I thought she got silver because I watched her compete the other day.
Christy Yamaguchi, Tony.
Not on there.
Damn.
Glenn, you're sucking today.
Yeah, well, Winter Olympics ain't my thing. If it was Summer Olympics, I probably could come up with half the list. I could do everything else. So.
Sorry, Joe. Glenn's in a bad mood because he's sucking. That's why he called you a dog.
No, he's in a bad mood because Chase. He's in a bad mood because Chase Elliott got wrecked on the last lap.
Yeah, exactly.
He's not having a good weekend.
Fuck Tyler Rowe.
Fine to me, though.
Okay, I think it is Chris's turn.
I really don't have nobody. Frankie said Dick Button.
No, I'll give you guys a hint since we're starting over with Jay. Both these guys, or both these people, so one's a female, one's a guy, have both been seen. Now, remember the word I'm saying, seen, this year on the Olympic broadcast. Now, that doesn't mean that they're not competing. That doesn't mean they are competing. But that's the hint I'm giving you. Both these people you've seen, or you could have seen. I've seen both of them. Now, it depends when you're watching, of course. So it's Jay's turn.
Yeah, I have no answer.
Yeah, I'm gonna give another hint, and then you can think about it. We've already talked about this person earlier today. That's a big hint.
Man, the only thing I remember is Nancy Kerrigan and Tanya Harding.
Yeah.
I
Lindsey-
don't know, man.
Lindsey Vaughn.
Oh,
Okay.
that's
No.
right.
Yes,
I was gonna say
Lindsey-
it's my turn, but
Lindsey Vaughn. Chris jumped the line. Now Glenn's real mad. You're last
Gonzo,
on.
I know.
could you please wait to your turn? Gonzo, please wait to your turn. Thank you.
I pulled a J and wasn't patient. My bad.
I'll take that. Lindsey Vaughn.
Dick.
Give you Lindsey Vaughn.
Dick.
Okay, one left, guys. So who do I give it to? Do I give it to Glenn or Chris? Chris skipped his turn. I'll give you both. I'll give you both a half.
Glenn can't ride the coattails.
Okay, it's Glenn's turn, Glenn.
Herb Brooks.
Nope. Okay, Chris, since you skipped the line, it's Jay's turn.
So it's a guy.
Just you go back to Chris. I don't have a clue, man. Winter
Go
Olympics.
back to
I don't
Chris.
watch a whole lot of Winter Olympics.
Go back to Chris. It'll be my turn still. So
Okay, Glenn, go.
Yeah, give it to Glenn since Chris was rude. Give it to Glenn.
Okay, Glenn.
I honestly have no clue. I'm just gonna say Dorothy Hamill.
Okay, that's a good guess. Except I'm gonna give him another one. It is a male.
He put a NASCAR move on Glenn.
Yeah, he put him in the wall. Okay, Chris, you got a guess?
And somebody that's maybe not competing, but been on TV this year.
Yes. This person has been on TV.
I think I have a guess.
And he's on TV a lot. I'd say he's been on TV. This person competed. And he's been on TV probably ever since he competed. He's probably been on TV the last 30 years. At least 20 for sure. Probably 30, maybe 40.
That's what I was going to say, Mark Hamill.
No. Nope, not Mark Hamill.
Okay, well, then I don't have a guess now. That's what I was going to say.
You guys done?
Bob Costas.
I'm gonna say I know it's wrong, but just for fun, I'm gonna say Snoop Dogg. He's been the best Winter Olympic ambassador.
I have nothing for you.
Okay, this guy competed in 1984, gold medal winner in skating. Does that help you guys at all?
Hell no, it don't.
Hold on.
Okay, guys.
No, I don't
I
know.
just seen the other night on TV, Scott Hamilton.
Yeah, I remember
Well,
that.
Hamill and Hamilton. I mean, that's not too far, but you give partial credit to Billy for
Okay.
Hamill.
Okay.
You get like half a
But-
point.
But Billy had
they-
a total different first name.
Yeah, he did. He had Mark. He had to do from Star Wars.
Yeah, he did have to do Star Wars. That's great. Luke Skywalker, bitch.
Hey, maybe him and Jay's related a little bit on the names.
Yes. That's great.
I remember that name, Hamilton. I remember watching.
I remember the
skating.
name. Now that you said the name.
Well,
Yeah.
I think he competed around the time Dorothy Hamill did, or maybe a little after, and then she did a lot of announcing. And then Hamilton, as soon as he was done, like I said, he's probably been announcing for 30 years or more.
Wasn't he like a blonde-headed kid? I think he had
Yeah,
blonde hair, if I
bald-headed
remember
now.
right.
Yeah,
My
I think
brain.
so. I think he had blonde.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's pretty bald headed now, but
Yeah, well, that is bald, but back in those days, yeah. I got you. Damn, that was hard.
United States women's curling team is getting their ass kicked.
Are they? By Italy? Yeah, they were down. I know. Joe had said 3-0 earlier.
They're down 4-1 in the seventh end. They don't do something here, they're pretty much cooked.
Well, guys, that's all I got for today. You guys got anything before we get out of here?
Nah.
No, other than
don't.
I guess we should talk about Tyreek Hill, real quick, since he was released.
Okay.
He was released by the
What-
Dolphins today. Obviously, he had that dislocated kneecap, and I think he also had a torn ACL. Do you guys? I know Tony. I know you had briefly said he's probably, or maybe I don't know what you guys had said. He's going to possibly go back to the Chiefs. Do you think he's back in football next year? And do you think it's the Chiefs, or where do you? Because he's a free agent now, he can really go anywhere he wants.
I don't think anybody's gonna pick him up until probably close to the playoffs. Like somebody that's gonna need a receiver or some insurance, that's gonna be when he gets picked up.
Yeah, I don't know his timetable of returning, so I think that makes a difference. If they think he can be back by the third or fourth week, I think somebody will take him now. If they don't think he can be back till after, week 10, I think they hold off.
Yeah, because I think you could get him at a super cheap deal. I don't think you have to pay much for him because of that injury.
Yeah,
Well,
And he's older too. What is he, like 32 now? 32, 33?
well, didn't the Chiefs bring back one of their former offensive coordinators?
Yeah,
yeah,
Bieniemy.
Eric Bieniemy, yeah.
Well, I heard when Bieniemy come back that Tyreek Hill made a comment. He seemed interested. Evidently, he's
Probably
a big Bieniemy guy. So I think you could see him go back to the Chiefs at a cheap price. I wouldn't be shocked. I'm not going to say
Oh,
it's
yeah.
guaranteed, of course. I mean, there could be another team, what if Seattle said, "Hey, man, we'll take a chance on you."
Yeah,
And
the Frank says he's going. Patriots will sign him. If
I
anything,
just wonder, given the nature of that injury, though, how close do you think he gets back to where? Because he wasn't a great route runner. He was mainly there for speed. How much is this? I just wonder how much it's going to affect him.
I would tell you, Jay. I think he'll be a 3 at best.
Okay.
Do you think you think that for the rest of his career, or you think just for this year?
It probably the rest of his career because once you have an injury like that, I don't think you ever fully recover from it, but you recover enough to be relatively productive.
Okay.
And I wonder how much of that is going to play on him mentally. Like how much is he going to trust that leg when he does come back?
That's a good question.
Given the nature of that, you know what I mean? I wonder if he's going to be able to fully trust it. That's going to be interesting. That's all I had, Tony. I thought this was pretty interesting. I mean, it looks like the Dolphins are cleaning house, and let me ask you this: how much longer do you think Tua stays around before he gets released?
I think he's gone.
He's probably he'll be the next one to go.
Right.
I'll be surprised unless this new coach thinks, "Hey, man, let's give it a try. Let's give it a 1 year."
I don't think so.
Or yeah, it's possible. Yeah, but who are you gonna bring in?
Who they got behind him? Nobody.
I think they're going to try to bring in Malik Willis.
Okay.
Yeah, because didn't the guy that got the job there, he just came from Green Bay, right? Hanley or whatever his name is. And I'm sure he probably has a good relationship with Malik, so that might not be a bad idea.
Halfley, and if I remember right,
Halfley, there you go.
That's one of the other guys, because he was defensive coordinator at Green Bay, but one of the other guys that are coming with them from Green Bay, I guess has a real good relationship with Willis.
It'd be funny to see.
I wouldn't be surprised if they don't try to get him. I'm kind of hoping that he goes to. If he don't go to the Colts, he goes to Pittsburgh. I think he'd be a good fit with McCarthy in Pittsburgh. But I think you could see Willis maybe in Miami.
It'd be funny because it's just me being silly, but it'd be kind of funny to see Tua to go back up Cam Ward in Tennessee.
Chris, do you have any thoughts on Tyreek Hill?
No, I mean not really. A lot of it's just going to. I think he'll be signed to a team this year. When a lot of it just depends on when he'd be ready to play. I can't remember what time of the season he got hurt last year, so I'm not even sure what his timetable to return would be. But if he's going to be healthy pretty close to beginning of the season, I think he'll sign with somebody pretty quick. There'll be a lot of teams that'll be interested in him, even if they don't want him as a number one. There'll be teams that will be interested in him, and you should be able to get him at a decent deal. I don't think you'll get him at a real cheap just because of his name, but you'll get him cheaper than what you would have been used to be able to get him at. And I mean, sometimes it takes a little time to come back from these injuries, but we've also seen players come back from it. It's not a death sentence like it used to be. And as fast as he was, even if it just slows him up a little bit, he's still going to be faster than most people, and he's still going to be pretty effective. I think there'll still be quite a few teams that'd be interested in him.
Yeah, him at 80% is faster than probably 3/4 of the league.
Oh, easily. You know, do you guys think it's weird though that Tua doesn't have, or he doesn't wear the Guardian cap, given the amount of concussions that he's sustained? I'm really surprised they don't require him to wear a Guardian cap.
Yeah.
I mean, he's like the
Yeah.
poster child for it.
Yes, absolutely.
The new helmets they got, or basically a lot of them new helmets they have basically have the Guardian cap built into them.
Okay.
They have a lot. If
Yeah.
you see some of the helmets, they're like, a lot of these helmets are becoming like position specific. You'll see some of the helmets, they'll be a little bulkier up front. Some of them will be bulkier in the back. And yeah, a lot of them will meet the same qualifications as putting that Guardian cap over them. And these new helmets are building, and they're built like for linemen. They're built. There might be a little more padding up in the front.
Tua needs like a whole pillow in the back.
Like quarterbacks and running backs, there might be more in the back from where they land on the back of their head. But yeah, they're trying to make the helmets more position specific to where like per position where you get the most impact. That's where the helmet try to make it absorb there the best.
Yeah, Tua needs one like a pillow on his back almost.
All right, guys, let's get out of here real quick. Join me and Chris and the GWR gang tonight. We got a big show at 6:30. We got guest host Johnny Blaze. He's been on with us before. He's fantastic. We got a rapid fire with Will Asher, and then we also will have Brody Botkins. He's a big time favorite of ours. He'll be on to promote a upcoming wrestling show he's going to be part of, and with a brand new promotion, Intense Championship Wrestling, out of Marion, Indiana. So they're getting ready to start up. They've been around years ago, and they're coming back. And I know Brody's excited about that. Going to have a big part in that.
I got a question for you about that. Is it as intense as trying to get caught by Brody Botkins on the wrong side of the tracks?
It could be. Ask Marcus about that.
Yeah.
So that's tonight at 6:30. Then tomorrow, guys, Tuesday Night Hoops. We're going to talk a little bit about the NBA All-Star Game, so you guys be ready for that. Also, we'll be looking at the Eastern and Western standings in the NBA before they start up on Thursday. We start back up. We'll be talking about what we expect from these guys the second half of the season. And then, guys, I got a little homework for you. Research some college basketball, because we're definitely going to talk some college basketball. We're getting close to March Madness, guys. We're only, maybe a month away from March Madness. Yeah. 3 weeks, 4 weeks heating up. So be ready for that, guys.
Oh, we definitely will. Chase Bear wins Sunday.
Okay, Frank's got one thing to say.
Well, if you ain't down with that, we got two words for you.
No. Hey, and make sure you check us out Wednesday at.
Hey, there you go.
Check us out Wednesday at 3:00 on the Whiskey Hour. That's 3:00 Central, 4:00 Eastern. I suppose that is. We'll be talking about Bruce Springsteen's documentary versus Blue October's documentary. A lot of them have a lot of coincidences between the two documentaries. So check that out with me and Celeste on Wednesday at 3.
Jay, I have got a question.
Yeah.
Is the Bruce Springsteen documentary or the movie?
It's actually a movie. I think documentary. It's about his life. It's the
yeah.
It is called Deliver Me From Nowhere. So if you've not watched Deliver Me From Nowhere, honestly, it's a hard watch because it talks about the deep side of Bruce, his life and how he grew up. So it's a little bit of a dark-sided movie. But if you don't know anything about Bruce Springsteen, you're going to learn a lot about him. And he is an interesting journey, how he's come up. So we'll be talking about that on Wednesday, 3 Central, 4 Eastern.
Okay.
Without further ado, make sure you give Gonzo Sports Room a like and subscribe on their YouTube page, as well as Elite Sports Entertainment Network YouTube page as well. And we will catch you guys tomorrow night on Tuesday Night Hoops.
Yep.